I hope you get the maximum out of this course. So let's have a look at what we are going to see in this introductory video. We are going to have a look at why analytics is important, why you should learn analytics, how does web analytics work, how this course is designed, what's covered in this course, and finally what will you achieve by the end of this course. So let's get started. So let's first look at why analytics is so important for digital marketers. We have to understand what is working and what's not. For example, we have to find the pages that are performing the best. Without this knowledge, we will not be able to optimize our web properties for more traffic and more revenue. Attribution analysis helps us connect source of traffic and behavior with revenue. So attribution analysis is nothing but finding out which traffic sources are giving us the best revenue. For example, you might be driving traffic via Facebook, Google AdWords, PPC, SEO, brand awareness, and multiple sources. If we cannot understand which of these sources are actually giving us revenue, we will not be able to optimize them. There are different types of attribution analysis such as first click attribution and last click attribution, which we will discuss in the further videos. We will also be able to predict what is going to happen in the future based on the kind of analytics that we get in the present moment. We will also be having an exclusive chapter on predictive analytics where we will be able to predict future events on our website. So I would like to show you this quote by Edwards Deming. So Edwards Deming had said, "In God we trust, all others bring data." So here he is basically referring to making data-driven decisions instead of relying on your intuition. Instead of trying to estimate something and instead of trusting something, just look at the data because data will always tell the truth. So let's look at why you should be learning analytics in the first place. What is the benefit for you as a digital marketer? Analytics is one of the core skills of a digital marketer. Without analytics, one cannot make informed decisions. If you are going to join as a digital marketing manager in some company, or if you are going to start your own agency, or as a blogger, if you are going to do digital marketing for your own blog or for your own company, you need to learn analytics, and analytics is going to be a very core part of your digital marketing activities. Your employers expect you to have strong analytical skills. So as I am always recommending, it's not just enough to learn analytics, but you should also apply analytics and show a proof to your employer that you know analytics. Many people are not comfortable with numbers and mathematics. Sometimes it actually scares them, and even for someone like me who has more than 10 years of experience in digital marketing, there is a part of me which is going to resist looking at numbers and making decisions because our minds are not naturally made for processing numbers and processing data. So there is a little bit of a hesitation, or there is an invisible force which prevents us from looking into data and making decisions. This is something that we have to practice as digital marketers, and we need to get comfortable with numbers and math. Because so many people are not comfortable with analytics, this skill, which is the analytical skill, is very much in scarcity around the world, not just in India. So in general, scarcity creates value. Analytics is also exciting and addictive. So if you are having a strong foundation in analytics, you will be able to stand out in the crowd compared to other digital marketers, and that will add a lot of value to your skills. Let us have a look at how does web analytics work. When you sign up for an analytical tool such as Google Analytics will give you a JavaScript code which you should be placing on all the pages of your website. Usually you don't need to place the code manually on all the pages. There are plugins and there are systems through which you can place these codes uniformly throughout your website, and this code will start tracking all the user behavior on the website. So as a digital marketer, this is all you need to know to understand how analytics works. We need to learn how to manipulate the data and make informed decisions from the data rather than diving into the actual technical process on how the data is collected. That is something that we will leave to the technical people. So here in this course, Google Analytics is the primary tool used for web analytics. We will be mostly focusing on Google Analytics, but there are also other analytical tools which we will learn in this course. So let me tell you a little bit about how this course is designed. You can learn through all the videos passively, but you will not benefit from it. You can just watch all these videos as if you are reading a book, but the amount of benefit that you will get from it will not be much. So what I recommend is that you have to go ahead and install Google Analytics code on your blog and practice in real time with each video. So this course is best learned with the 100-day blogging course. In the 100-day blogging course, I teach people how to start a blog of their own and start learning digital marketing through the process of growing your blog. So if you are applying the concepts of analytics to your blog while you are doing the 100-day blogging course, that would be the best way to learn this course. If you already have a blog or if you already have web properties through which you can experiment with analytics, you don't need to start a blog separately. But the best recommendation is that you go ahead and practice as we go ahead through each video. So this course has lessons with theory and practical sessions with case studies. So right now this video is a theory lesson, but when we get into practical sessions, I will be sharing the login of my analytics screen and I will be teaching you stuff. As you go ahead and learn every part of Google Analytics, I recommend that you log in into your own analytics account and try it out so that you don't forget the concepts. So what is covered in this course? I will give you a general overview. Google Analytics usage guide. So you will get comfortable with Google Analytics and you will learn how to start using the tool Google Analytics. Terms and definitions in analytics. So there are many different terms that we are using in analytics. We will have a glossary of them and we will review all the terms. We will also look at different types of reports such as behavior reports, acquisition reports, real-time traffic reports, etc. We will be looking at case studies from my own blog digitaldeepak.com. I will log in into the analytics account of digitaldeepak.com and show you how I generate different reports and how I interpret the data. We will also look at attribution analysis, goal setting and tracking. So if you are running certain paid campaigns, it is very important to set up custom tracking so that we can understand the performance of the incoming traffic from certain sources. We will be having a look at that along with case studies, and sometimes in real time I will be able to go ahead and show you how the goal setting and tracking is done. Now let us look at what you will achieve by the end of this course. You will get comfortable using Google Analytics and other analytical softwares. So this is very important because I will be giving you a walkthrough of all the tools. I will be showing you how things work and this will make you comfortable using the tool. Usually when we are logging into a tool and if there are many options which we don't know, it usually intimidates us and we resist going ahead and using that tool because we are not comfortable with it. This is just like a random person going into an airplane cockpit. If you have seen the cockpit of an airplane, there are so many tools and so many settings and options that it's actually very intimidating. You don't know where to start. It's not like a car where you just have a start button and a few gears where you can get started, right? It's very complex. So most of the analytical tools, as soon as you log in, it becomes very complex. So as I go ahead and show you each and every corner of analytics and show you what are the options and how you can go ahead and actually use the analytical tool, you will get comfortable with it. And this comfort level will help you go ahead and become a master in analytics, because to become a master, you need to tinker around a tool. No matter how much I teach in this course, there will be certain things which you have to discover on your own and get comfortable on your own. So this will happen only when you spend at least some 15 minutes to 30 minutes every day logging into Google Analytics or other analytical softwares and just keep looking at the data, keep going around. So once you get certain level of comfort, you will be able to go ahead and discover more. This is just like if you buy a new car and let's say this is a very advanced German car. You know the basic driving skills, right? If you don't even know the basic driving skills, you will not be even sitting in the driver's seat. But once you know the basic driving skills and as you start using the car, you will start discovering a lot of hidden features in the car which you never knew existed. So that is what I am going to do in this course. I am going to get you comfortable with the basics of analytics and how to walk around the analytical softwares. But once you get comfortable with it, you will actually get excited and somewhat addicted to these analytical tools. You will start checking your blog's numbers every day and you will be able to discover new features in the nooks and corners of these advanced tools. You will be able to get insights out of data for decision making. So data alone is not going to be useful if it is not useful for decision making. For example, consider a blood test. If you are giving a blood test of a patient, the doctor actually gets a lot of data from the blood test, but if the doctor is not able to make any decisions from the data, then the data is of no use. So data by itself is of no use if you are not able to make decisions out of it. Just like a doctor can prescribe, let's say, a multivitamin supplement if he discovers that a certain vitamin is low in level, you need to actually take decisions out of the data. Whether you are doing it for your own business, whether you are doing it for your agency clients, or whether you are doing it for your employer as a digital marketer, you should be able to take the data and present it in a format where decisions can be made. That is the job of a digital marketer, because even the CEO of a company can just log in into analytics and look at all the numbers. He can look at numbers like page views, visitors, number of conversions, and many things like that. But what a digital marketer adds value is that he will be able to take decisions out of the data. So I will be showing you a few case studies from which decisions can be made, and you will be able to understand how to convert data into insightful decisions. You will be able to predict the future behavior of your website users. So we will be having a look at predictive analytics and how to extrapolate the data to predict what will happen in the future in terms of revenue, in terms of traffic, and in terms of user behavior on your website. You will be able to set up goals, you will be able to set up event tracking, and you will be able to do attribution analysis. We will also be discussing about custom report generation, where you need to submit a report to your agency client or your employer once in a month, or sometimes even once in a week, to actually take the data, infer some decisions from it, and make it in a presentable format that can be easily digested by others. Because the raw data that Google Analytics gives you is not something that is customized for a particular business and customized for decision making. So you will be able to do that as well by the end of this course. So that's it for the introduction, and let's get started with the analytics course. All the best.